You are a wonderful God. Oh, my creator. Only you are.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Doyle back with another video. Today's video is gonna be a trade breakdown. This trade I took today, I made over $4,600 today on this trade, and yeah, it was just a beautiful day. Like, everything played out exactly what it was supposed to do. So this trade was inspired by bank level, demand, and an area to fill. Okay, so let's just get into it, man. I just hope somebody gets some value out of this. You can understand why I took this trade, and let's just get into it. So I went to the 1 hour. When I first came to the chart, it was around 8:30. It was around this time, around 8:25, 8:30. I went to the 1 hour, and I'm seeing if it's like a key level that can like make sense. But as soon as I went to the 1 hour, I'm noticing that I'm on a bank level. I'm like, okay, I'm on a bank level. I already had a bias that this week was going to be bullish anyway. Like, I said that on Monday, or I think Tuesday, I don't know. But I said NAS100 is going to be bullish, and that's literally what it's been doing this entire week. It's just been going up. So I kind of had a bias, but I have to see my setup. Just because I have a bias, like, okay, it's gonna be bullish, if I don't see a setup that's bullish, I'm not gonna take it. And if I do see a setup that's bearish, I might scalp it. But will I hold it? Absolutely not. I'll just scalp it. So I already had a bias that this is going to be bullish, and we're sitting on a bank level around 8:30, 9 o'clock. So the 1 hour didn't say too much. The 4 hour, not much at all. There's just no information, and I'm not gonna go all the way back here trying to find. I'll go off of recent data. So let's go back to the 5 minute, and so we're sitting at a bank level, right? It dropped, and what did it leave? It left gaps in the market. So we have a gap right here. Matter of fact, let's just take off. Well, I'll just leave it moving averages on. I'm just gonna leave them on. So we got a gap right there, that gap, and then we have a gap right here, So we got two gaps, which is right here and right here. So if I see any type of setup, a bullish setup, I'm going to try to hold it to one of those gaps, try to fill in one of those gaps. And as you can see, my take profit was literally lined up right to fill in that gap. So so the setup, I saw a few things. Now we have a demand area right here, on the bank level, literally right here, and it got a gap attached to it, so that's higher probability. Now let's fast forward, because I was just waiting at this point. Like, I'm like, okay, this is the where constant buying came from, and it didn't fill in that gap right there, like that little smidge from right there to right there. That's a gap. So let's fast forward. Okay, now it finally tapped into the demand area. Now when it finally tapped into the demand area, I can either be aggressive and just buy right there, or I could be safe and wait for candles to break. And I was kind of iffy, because I'm like, okay, if I get in aggressive right here, what if the New York Stock Exchange just blasts right through it? And you gotta look at the time too. This is 8:50, so I'm trading before the New York Stock Exchange open. Super high risk, bro. Super high risk. I was only risking 22 pips to gain 74, about 75 pips, and I was willing to take that risk because everything is lined up. We're on a bank level. We got a demand, high probability demand. You know what I'm saying? What else? We got a gap right here that haven't been filled. We got another gap right here that haven't been filled. I have a bias as far as the fundamentals that it wants to go up. So I waited for candles to break. Okay, it didn't break that candle. It broke this candle. That was my entry right there. This little doji, that was my entry to get in. I had my stop loss underneath the low. You already know I had a mental stop loss. I have my stop loss set on TradingView, but on my MT4 there is no stop loss. So if the New York Stock Exchange blasted that low, I'm instantly getting out, no questions asked. So what time is this right here? This is 9 o'clock. So I'm just waiting. I was in hella, well, not really hella drawdown. This is like $700 drawdown, somewhere up in here. And let's play it out. Hopefully y'all can see it. I don't want y'all to not see it. Okay, so I'm in profit right here. So at this point, I'm debating, should I just move my stop loss to break even? But I know if I move my stop loss to break even before New York Stock Exchange open, I'm going to automatically lose, bro. Because I already know what's going to happen. It's going to whipsaw, it's going to go up and down, and then it's going to go in one direction. That's all it do. New York Stock Exchange, either it goes like, it's like a whipsaw, and then it finally chooses where it want to go. So I was prepared for that, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to move my stop loss to break even. I'm going to take this risk. I'm willing to lose 22 pips to gain 74 pips. Like, this is a 1 in 3 risk reward. So let's play it out. What time is this? 9:30. Okay, then this is the open. Now we gotta it's starting to push up and it's breaking more candle highs. So let's play it out. Now this was confirmation for me. Once it got in this area, I'm like, up, we're gone. I was already up maybe like 1700, 1800 in this area right here. Already up 1700 right here. So I move my stop loss to break even, and now I'm looking left. I'm looking left to see, okay, let me take this off. Take this off. So I'm looking left to see, okay, we have to fill in that gap right there in the market. Fill in that gap right there. That was my take profit, and we have another gap sitting up here. So mixed with the fundamentals, I'm like, okay, it have to fill that in. Or I mean, it don't have to do it today, but it gotta fill it in eventually. Like, it's going to fill it in. So that's why my take profit is right here. So I'm like, okay, it might not reach up here today. It might reach up there Monday. So I'm willing to take a chance on this take profit than that one. I could have left a runner, but again, we don't know if it's gonna shoot all the way up there on the same day. Like, we just don't know that. So I was safe. I just felt comfortable with this being my take profit. And let's just play it out. Okay, now it's starting to like create like a little support right here. It's not really a valid level. I mean, you could mix this level, but that wouldn't be enough. I don't know if that would be enough for me to just take a buy off of that. But I was already in a trade, so I don't know if y'all took that like that setup, but I don't really like it like that. So it started pulling down. At this point, I'm like, man, come on, bro. Like, this pissed me off. This little wick right here. I'm like, bro, we literally right there, bro. Like, at that point, I'm already up maybe $3,800, $3,900. And I'm like, bro, we're literally right here, and it just goes away. Pissed me off. So let's fast forward. And that was it. This candle right here got me out the trade. So I was in this trade for maybe let's see, how long was I in this trade? Got in right here, got out right there. I was in this trade for an hour and 15 minutes. Yeah, $4,600, an hour and 15 minutes. Again, I'm not I don't really like holding like that, but I felt really confident in this setup because we off a bank level, we off demand, we're breaking candle highs, and the fundamentals mixed with it. It just helped me just to hold this trade, man. Like, that's honestly, bro, like, that's all that it was. It wasn't even that deep. Like, some of y'all DM me like, bro, like, dog, how do you catch all that? First of all, look at what happened afterwards. Okay, my TP got hit, but look at what happened afterwards. Look at what happened. Like, come on, bro. Like, and it's still going. It filled in that gap. Make sure y'all see this. It filled in that gap right here. It filled in this gap, and now it's breaking. It's making new highs, new daily highs. So, like, this is listen. Who knew this was going to do that? Nobody knew that. And this is where the market is at right now. So, yeah, I could have held, but again, I'm not. I'm more comfortable with scalping than intraday. I guess you can say 74 pips is scalping, whatever you want to call it. But this is a good trade. 1 in 3 RR, bank level demand, areas to fill, mixed with the fundamentals. I was good. So yeah, that basically was it. Like, this trade wasn't even that deep. You know what I'm saying? I took a leap of faith because I'm trading before the New York Stock Exchange open. That's high risk. But when you know where you're at in the market, like, I feel like you can trade the New York Stock Exchange open, but just know, like, that's still high risk. Don't think it's gonna always play out. But today it played out, man. Let me know if anybody caught this setup, man. I know, like, on my Instagram story, a lot of y'all caught this setup, but some of y'all caught this setup right here though. This is the little support being created right there. Y'all just caught that, boom. up in there, then y'all probably aim for areas to fill or liquidity that could have been take profits. So it was so many ways to get into this. Like if you didn't hop into this, like bro, like what's going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what's really going on? Because it was like you could have got in down here, you could have got in right here. Now if you up in here, this is dangerous. Like if you're trying to get a setup up in here and it have moved for so much, I wouldn't even consider it, because when it have pushed up for so long, that those are when it's starting to slow down or reversal. So I wouldn't even be looking for setups if you're not already in by it up in here, bro. Don't even be thinking about getting in over here. It's over with. So that's all I got in this video, man. This is a good week, man. 4 for 4. God damn, I hit my hand. 4 for 4, literally. I didn't even calculate how much I made this week, but I think it was like 6,000. Let me see real quick. Hold on. Okay, it's 4,600 today. Yesterday we made 1,000. Tuesday 1,000. Yeah, I'm just gonna round it to, it's really 7K, but I'm just gonna say 6K. So this week was like a 6K profit, and I'm feeling really good about it. But I can't be too happy about wins. You can never be too happy about wins, because Monday is a new day. You know what I'm saying? We still risking every single day, so you can't be too happy about having a good win, or even be sad about having a big loss. Like, you're still gonna trade the next day, so it doesn't matter. Like, you just have to keep going. It's not gonna be the last trade you ever take. Like, this is not gonna be the last trade I ever take. So that's all I got, man. I hope y'all got some value out of this, man. Simple trade, textbook again. Oh, the giveaway is Sunday, 12 p.m. EST on my Instagram story. I'm gonna give away $400 to 5 traders. So you might want to be there. Today is probably, I think, what's today, Friday? Tomorrow is the last day to get into the giveaway, the $2,000 giveaway. After that, it's over with. Like, you're not in it. But that's all I got. Peace and love.